Have you ever grinded a game for hours of your life, trying to become one of the best, just to fail? Repeatedly. Well, in my case, that game was Minecraft, more specifically Skywars, a game where 8 teams of 4 spawn on their own islands around the map. And as the game goes on, you collect loot, get kills, try to become the last team standing. But honestly, I don't care about any of that. The thing that stands out to me is the game's leaderboard, presenting the top 10 players with the most kills. Imagine having my name presented in front of hundreds of players, letting them know that I'm pretty much the best. Well, at least for a day until the leaderboard resets. So anyways, if I ever do want my name up there in the glory spot in front of everyone, I would have to grind this game all day. I'm not talking about 2 or 3 hours. No, I was thinking a little bit closer to 10. Because remember, I'm not that good at the game. The best way to start this is just to queue into our first game and see what happens. At this point, I thought hour 1 was going to be the slow hour, with the least kills, a good starting point to work up from. But despite waking up early for this, I was locked in. I should not have gotten that kill. That was definitely my teammates. Double elimination there? That was a fire double elimination. No, you stole my kill. Yes, but I got the sword. There is no way that got a kill. I was getting kills left, right, and behind my back. I mean, just look at this snipe. Bro was just peacefully bridging and gets sniped from downtown. Sure, there were some mishaps, but they were usually funny enough that I could just laugh them off. And after getting one last kill, the first hour was up, and it was time to check the leaderboard to see where I was standing. Leaderboard check after just about an hour. Let's see where we are. Okay, top of the leaderboard is 180, but I only need to be here. I only need 73. Let's see what I got. Okay, I'm in 116th place with 12 kills. 12 kills an hour is actually pretty good. Let me do the math on that. Okay, I did all the math. If it stays at this rate and I get 12 kills an hour, potentially even more every hour, I could be here within 7 hours. That's it. That is faster than I originally thought it would take, so hopefully it stays about that same pace. Hour 2 was slightly worse than hour 1, but there still were a couple of pretty good moments, and here were the best. I ended hour 2 with 10 kills, bringing my total up to 21, which isn't that bad except for the fact that the leaderboard is also going up, meaning I wasn't getting any closer to 10th place. But there's nothing I can really do about that, so I just decided to start my next hour. Hour 3 was probably my best hour of the entire video, containing the craziest play I've ever pulled off in Skywars. But before that could happen, this hour started off with a bang. Literally. I like to lay myself a couple of TNT traps sometimes, you know? Bang! There is no way. Yo, he just flew away from my arrow, bro. Oh. Yep. Ooh. Tough. Ah! How did I survive that, honestly, though? And goodbye. Nope, never mind. Yeah, you got that. Bang! That's a win! After that first team win, I pulled off one of the craziest kills yet. Oh my goodness! There is no way I hit that. And just a couple rounds later, I did this. Cleaned. Triple elimination. Holy cow, I just cleaned that. I feel bad because I didn't give my teammate a single one of the kills. After my best hour yet, I was sitting at 32 kills, which would be fine if the leaderboard was still at 80 kills to be in 10th place, but no, it was at 117 now. This was getting so out of reach. The leaderboard was getting further and further away despite me playing for hours. The only way I could think of getting to the top 10 is if you subscribe, since I've heard it's helpful and you'll keep getting more content like this. So using that plan, I went into hour 4. Hour 4 and 5 were both pretty mediocre. Nothing incredible happened. I was still playing good, and there was still some good moments, like this amazing escape. Insane escape, and a couple of other good kills. Bang! I mean, even when I was playing bad, these kills were actually pretty good. I think that was the wrong clip. I just died. These are supposed to be clips of me getting kills. Can we go back to the proper one? Thank you. Thank you. See, I mean, just look. It's not that bad when I'm... See? Oh. Can we go back to the clips of kills? Oh, never... Yeah. Okay, I mean, just look at this one. This one's not... Oh, no. Yeah, maybe I wasn't playing that good. To be honest, those clips probably better represented how these hours went, which was really annoying since I was playing so good not 2 hours ago, and instead of warming up and getting better, I was playing worse. And if I kept playing how I was, there was no chance I hit the leaderboard. So I went into hour 6 just hoping I would start to play better. It may come as no surprise to you, but this hour didn't go very well. Sure, there were some kills, but they were few and far between. Mostly between me falling off bridges. What? I felt the worst after this hour, since I was playing so horribly. So I took a break, which may sound like the worst thing I could have done, since I was losing time and the leaderboard would just be getting more kills while I'm not even playing, increasing the gap even more. Well, that would be true if I didn't have a plan. Okay, so for the past while, I've been trying to get on the leaderboard for the most kills, but what I haven't mentioned yet is that there's also another leaderboard for most times being in the top 3. And surprisingly, I'm not that far off of that. I'm actually significantly closer to being top 10 on that leaderboard than the kills leaderboard. So I'm just going to try and get on the top 3 leaderboard, because I feel like that's going to be way easier than the kills one. So from that moment on, I slightly changed what I was doing. Instead of playing aggressively, I played to survive. Have you ever heard of the term bush camping? Yeah, that's pretty much what I was doing here. And as my first round playing to survive, I could not have asked for a better confidence booster. Okay, we're gonna play this round as safe as possible. We're not gonna take any crazy fights. If we need to leave the team, we need to leave the team. We're playing to get in the top 3. I'm not gonna go for any kills because I think that's just a bad idea. That's gonna kill us sooner. I guess I kind of went for that kill like directly after saying I'm not gonna go for any kills, didn't I? Okay, we take these arrows. Those will be really good for surviving later. And that's a second kill. I mean, like, I guess I said no kills, but in the end of the day, that's one person I don't have to outlive, so it's probably a good thing. This is our safety bridge. We stay on this until the end of the round. Well, at least hopefully, that's the plan. No one is even looking at me. Wait, never mind, that guy is. That guy is definitely looking at me. What can you do? Oh, wait, no, never mind. I said, what can you do? Never mind, we got third. We did it. Look at that bridge. That is the bridge that brought us victory right there. That is it. Of course, every round didn't go as good as this one, but it was an amazing confidence boost. After this round, I thought for the first time since the start that this was actually possible. So for the next few hours, I sat up in my chair and grinded for top 10. That's a third place right there. That counts. Perfect. That's a second place. Wait, what? How in the world did I get third survivor on that one? And after that one, I was sitting in 10th place. I had done it, except I was tied for 10th, meaning I didn't show up on the leaderboard. So I had to go for one more top 3 finish. And here's that last game. It kind of looks like my teammates know what they're doing, so I'm going to try and stick close to them this round. I think that's probably the best bet. Except for the fact that they're all running oh, and he's dead. And my other teammate's also dead. Okay, never mind. They didn't know what they were doing. It's just me and another guy. Okay, that's not the best situation to be in. Oh, my teammate's coming to get me. He wants me to actually do something. I'm sorry. I'm trying to survive. I'm not getting fights. Yeah, I'm actually not going to go in there. Why did my teammate come to get me just to throw me into that? Like, why? I'm going back to my hiding spot. Oh shoot, that's a team of 3. That means even if I'm last surviving on my team, I'm only 4th survivor. We need to kill at least one of them. Okay, my teammate is still alive. He is locked in. He has so many kills this round. I have a horrible weapon. I have a little bit better weapon. Wait, is he about to take a 1v3? There's literally 3 of them. Well, he killed one. Yes! We got it! I did nothing. It was just my goat here. What is his name? Grimnit. My goat, Grimnit, carried me to that win. And after getting carried over the finish line by Grimnit, I had done it. I was on the leaderboard for the most top 3 finishes. My name was in front of everyone, and it felt amazing. Until I remembered that I had spent 10 hours on this, and then suddenly, it didn't feel worth it.